A selection of student-crafted beer created by women debuted today in celebration of International Women's Day.
Brewing and all of the beverage alcohol sectors are areas that women still are underrepresented. A lot of it has to do with the fact that it has a lot of science knowledge related to it, so students have to be quite skilled not only in the brewing but in the analytical aspects of the schooling. So it really is an area that women tended to not necessarily be as present, but we find that it's improving so much more, and these kinds of initiatives are really, really important to make sure that there is that sense of community and solidarity and encouraging people to come into a non-traditional field. We tend to work between that 20 to 40% range in the beverage programs, tends to be represented by women and non-binary individuals, even people of color. We have underrepresented diversity in a lot of these programs. It's just historical. So we're trying really hard to actively promote through scholarships, initiatives, other types of mechanisms by which to encourage young people, particularly young women, to try these fields out, and they might find that they have a passion for it and a love for it and the sense of being their career.
Oakville native Jessica Wiseman was one of the students who had her creation released.
We sat down together as a group in the armory. We got our booklets. I suggested that we make a chocolate hazelnut style porter, and everyone liked that idea and wanted to move forward on possibly adding like raspberries to it, and that's how it became a chocolate raspberry porter.
Are you more of the scientist when it comes to making beer, or are you more of the creative spirit that goes into it?
Science has never really been my strong suit, so I would say more creativity. I like to maybe expand on making fun different styles of beers.
Leading the charge in the Pink Boots initiative was Marianne Chisholm from Stevensville.
Pink Boots Initiative is actually from the Pink Boots Society, which is a nonprofit group that support women in the alcohol business and helps support diversity and education. All of the beers this year, we did something different. Usually it was a group of people got together and made one beer. This year what we did, we had a number of beers made. There was actually 5, but 3 of them were created by students in the program. And they are students who identify as women. And they started the recipes, came up with the idea for the recipe, created the recipes, made the recipes, and right down to canning the beer and labeling the beer. And they did most of this on their own time. So it shows that that women in the brewing industry can really do things themselves and come up with some very unique ideas, just like the beers that are being released today.
If members of the public want to sample some of these tasty beers created by these talented women, stop by the Niagara College Teaching Brewery retail store or the Wine Visitor Education Center. In Niagara-on-the-Lake, reporting for The Source, I'm Anne Marie Zammit.